And that is the incredible Joy Mangano, who's joining us for 2 hours. Girls, are you ready?
We are ready.
I know I'm ready. I know they're ready up at Joy's home. Here's what's happening. We're going to take, and I call this entire 2-hour event, our last chance. You will not believe how many great items we have coming up, and it's your last shot at it. From a beautiful leather tote, we've got amazing, amazing compression socks. We're going to take our last look at the today's special, so let's do it. I have to tell you, this today's special has been so popular, we had to rewrite both hours tonight of Joy's show, and you're in for an incredible treat. I could not wait to get out here on the air and share with you all these incredible items and great savings, and indeed, I call it the last chance show. Everything you're about to see, it is your last and final chance to be able to get it, including our today's special, and this is near and dear to my heart personally, because what I love that Joy does, and she's done it for more than a couple of decades, is she has absolutely been one of the most innovative and one of the most important entrepreneurs in the world, changing the face of products over and over and over again. So I love what she did. She said, you know what? And for me, I can totally relate. She said, you know, all those things, like you get hurt, you got the aches, you got the pains, you're like, oh, I'm gonna put an ice bag on it. That's a hot mess. Or you get something that doesn't really conform to your body. Well, she said, I'm gonna change that, like she's done with her hangers and so many other products over the years. And she did it with this incredible, incredible soft compression 360 hot and cold sleeve. Now, we've got 2 color choices, and here's the scoop. I'm all about the black. I have tried every compression sleeve out there. I love to do athletics. I try to play a ton of tennis, and I really depend on them. This is a game changer. There's nothing out there like it. Now, here's the scoop. I have a little bit in the hot pink, and then the rest are gonna be in the black. The pink is gonna sell out almost instantly, and then what I'll have left, which is very limited, is gonna be the black. You have your choice in this case of the black, and it's small, medium, and large, and we'll talk about that as well. Now, funny enough, I am wearing indeed these awesome compression socks that are coming up, but I have not put these on, so I'm gonna do it live, so you and I are gonna have the exact same experience together of what it's like to use these. But here she is, Joy Mangano, the brilliance and the brain and her team behind this incredible line. And Joy, I'm loving this last chance show.
Oh, I'm telling you, last chance at prices. And Suzanne, you look amazing. It's so good to see you. We love you. And I am so excited to be here with you on a Saturday evening, everybody. How would you like to have instant cold therapy or instant heat therapy and have it wrap around you 360 degrees, have it have compression with you so that it reduces the recovery time of your muscles? And how would you like to have it every day, multiple times a day, to be able to use it pop it out of the freezer or pop it out of the microwave, and you are going to be able to use this year after year after year. It's going to be the best under $20, actually $3.99 on Flex to get it home. There is nothing like this in the world, and we all have aches and pains and swelling and soreness. It's just part of our lives, and for me, it's my feet, it's my back, and it's my knees, okay? And let me think if I have any other body parts, but you know, so you go,
it's so from here down.
Choose the black. Exactly. So what is so amazing about this, Suzanne, is that not only is there nothing like it in the world, right? You get both your choice. You put it in the freezer for about an hour or so. You take it out and you get approximately a half hour of cold therapy. And let me tell you, it's not like those drippy, icy, you know, hard things that you have to put on your body. I used to have to wrap them in a kitchen towel. It's the perfect temperature. The gel, it doesn't leak. It's high-grade gel inside this beautiful nylon and spandex and antimicrobial, so it'll never be stinky or have odors. It kills the bacteria. Or you can stick it in the microwave for 20 or 40 seconds, depending on how hot you want it, and get heat therapy. And why do we use heat therapy, right? Because it increases the blood circulation. and it gives you that heat to the localized area. And cold therapy prevents decreases the blood circulation, so it helps prevent bruising and swelling. So heat or cold, you know, doctors will say ice it, or they'll say you need to put cold and then hot. This does it all. And you have small, medium, and large, right? And it has, I don't want you to obsess over the size, because this is a large. It has so much stretch. The small, if you want to do, if your wrists or your ankles or your feet, you might choose the small. If you are larger and you want to put it over your knee, you might choose the medium or the large. It has, I think, Suzanne, if I'm not correct, we sold out of the extra large.
You know what? I've got to
Extra large
ask.
is gone. Okay,
yeah,
but
I think it is sold out.
you-
Yeah, it's sold out, unfortunately. Yeah.
Okay, not to worry anybody, because the stretch is so unbelievable that you can put, so here's the large. It's also, by the way, a pound. You are going to be able to take it with you, so anybody. This is for everybody, whether it's a young, you know, child that's in sports and they get bonked on the head with the baseball, or my mom who's 91 and her bones are frail, and she, you know, and she needs that heat therapy on her arms sometimes. This is for everybody. If you go to the gym, for your wrist, for your forearm, for your elbow, for your knees, it's 360-degree therapy. So when you slide it on, it's so easy to use. You just slide it on. You pop it out of the freezer, or you pop it out of the microwave if you want heat therapy, and you instantly, for a headache, you put it right across your forehead. For any kind of neck stiffness, right behind your neck, you can, the heat, look at it, slide it right up your leg. You are not putting like an ice pack on top of your knee. It totally goes around that leg, around that arm, around that foot. It is phenomenal. And Suzanne, I know you're touching it and feeling it for the first time. What do you think?
So this is really funny. So I was talking to Christy, who you see on the video, and it's part of Joy's team. It's her daughter. And I said, she asked me on the phone, she goes, have you put them on yet? And I go, no. And I said, but Christy, and Christy knows I'm the biggest doubter in the world, on earth. She knows this. I've worked with her for years and Joy for years. And I said, no. And I said, but Christy, I really do understand compression because I use it all the time. I've got a knee who's had surgery before. It ends up being swollen all the time. Lots of little aches, lots of little things that bug me. And I'm still trying to be a really avid tennis player. Also, when you think about tennis, I use a single backhand, single forehand. I put a lot of pressure on my elbows all the time. And I said, I wear compression literally when I'm playing tennis because I know the benefits of having a sleeve like this. And I would consider myself almost an expert on it. So I said, you know what, Christy, I'm not gonna put this on. She said, no, wait, don't do it. Do it live on the air so everybody can have the same experience with you. So I've never worn these before. What I will tell you, it is unlike, just by touching it, I promise you, it is unlike anything you've ever tried before, and I'm telling you, I'm a sommelier on compression sleeves for sports, okay? It has such a density to it. It's so nice and cool. These actually were in the freezer, and yet not freezing. Does that make sense? So you're gonna get that therapy that we love of the cool or the hot without it being hot or really freezing against your skin like an ice bag. So here we go. This is the large I'm actually putting on my leg and my knee. So I'll put it on for the first time, and we're gonna slip it on over, and let's see how it feels. Oh! Oh my gosh, you know what, Joy? Oh my gosh, I have to tell you, it is crazy. This is so good.
Yep,
oh my gosh, I can't believe, I thought it felt cool in my hand, but once you put it on your leg, now here's the thing, my knee is swollen 365 days a year, 24/7. The fact, Joy, my knee swells in the back, it swells in the front. I got the aches and pains, I got everything going here. Guys, it is a full 360-degree, either cooling or hotting. Mine happens to be cool.
It's amazing.
And it feels fantastic, and then you get the benefits of compression. Now, let's work on my elbow, because gosh knows, Joy, I got a lot going on here. I want to put...
And it weighs a pound, Suzanne. I know, is that incredible?
I, honest to goodness, can't believe how awesome this is. Oh, Joy, you did it again, girl. I knew you would. It's brilliant. This is brilliant.
Well, isn't it? You know, well, first of all, you're not fumbling with something to keep it on. It just stays there, becomes part of your body. And I want to make it clear to everybody that you are going to be able to take it right out of the freezer against your skin. You can put it under your clothes, over your clothes, but it's the perfect, there's a lot of technology to this, and it's, again, the best $20 you will ever spend, I am telling you, and not even that, $3.99 on Flex. But when you take it out of the freezer, it is the perfect, you don't have to worry about it being freezing cold and ice on the outside of it, none of that, none of the above. And you are getting compression, as Suzanne said. And I know, God's honest truth, that's the first time she slipped them on. So that, for real, she was experiencing that. We were talking about that. But I just want to come over to Christy a minute. I know. Okay, everybody, by the way, last chance, I'm going to tell you, you cannot find this anywhere in the world. This has been my passion product to bring to you for the last 2 years. And at a price, because we all are watching how we spend our money, I am telling you, there is nothing in your closet, nothing in your freezer, nothing in your house that can do for your aches and pains and all that stuff and soreness that this can do. And it's for everybody. So Christy, who is my oldest daughter, who's been developing product with me for 20 years, she's got it on her arm. And what size is that? That's the small?
This is the small.
That's the small in the black. So, all right. But I'm going to tell you, for me, when we are, for years, 25 years, you've seen me on TV standing in front of America. Let me tell you, it is my new discovery, developing this, putting it around my feet. I'm going to tell you, get multiples right away. Putting it around your feet, it gets under the balls of your feet, the arches, the heels, the Achilles heel, and you've got instant cold therapy on both feet. It is
amazing.
For me, as if I wasn't standing on a hard studio floor for the whole day. I cannot tell you, it is that miraculous, and cold and hot therapy.
Hey, Joy, excuse me, love, real quick.
Suzanne.
Guys, I have to give you some updates. This is what's going to happen. If you saw on your screen, we've now sold, people always ask me, is that like an entire month you've sold that? No, we have now sold more than 66,000 in one less than 24-hour window. If you want the pink in whatever size we have remaining, it's going to be gone here in just a second. So if you want the pink, I have less than 300 now remaining. Okay, so the pink's going to be sold out. What's going to happen, it's a domino effect. Everybody's going to switch to the black. For me, because I do wear compression and I wear sleeves all the time, because you know why? I want to stay in the game, just like Joy. Joy's a grandma. She's got a lot going on. She's this incredible, brilliant woman, an entrepreneur. She's the CEO. I mean, she's a big deal, right? But we all want to play and stay in the game as long as we can. And for me, this is the answer. There is nothing like this that's out there. And again, please trust me. I really love playing tennis. I play it all the time. It could be as simple as walking with the kids. It could be taking the dog out. Everyday aches and pains for me. You know, I try to do sports. It could be that simple exercising you're doing. It could be you just want to garden again and have fun and feel good. This to me is the incredible answer for all that. If you want the black, that is the one I would buy. That's the one that if I were at home right now, it matches everything. You could wear it under your clothes if you want to. I just think black always looks good with everything. If you are going to wear it on a more active basis, then you want to grab that black, because that's the only color I'll have left here in just a second. Again, we've got a couple of sizes. We have the small, medium, large. I believe the extra large is sold out across the board. But you know what, Joy, I have to tell you, and you know I admire you from afar. When we're close together, it doesn't matter. It is so interesting to me that you could look at something, and there's a million compression sleeve things that are out there from a zillion different brands, and you once again looked and said, I can make this better and smarter and wildly more effective than a traditional sleeve would be.
Well, thank you, Suzanne, and that I'm telling you, this was a perfect intro, because for me to show you, and on my honor, these are from my freezer, my home, for the last how many years? Some of them are probably, you know, whatever, but these are the ice things. I'm telling you, they're so stinky. So by the way, the CleanBoss compression sleeve, the therapy sleeve, is antimicrobial, so it won't get odors, and it kills the odors and bacteria, so you won't have a smelly anything. But you know, these I had to put a towel around. These, we were, you know, Christy was talking this morning, and they were talking about how they took the pack of peas out of the freezer, you know, cracked the pack of trapeze. This is 2023. We have to have something sleeker that literally works instantaneously. Then, I just want to make, this is a really important point. So for the under $20 that you're going to spend, $3.99 if you use Flex, it's not even what you're spending that's so critical to me, because you can use this time and time again, but for years, but it's what you're not going to spend. So what you're not going to spend, I personally have reduced the amount of ibuprofen, aspirin, things. This is over $15, this bottle, okay? Then they used to call me the patch queen, right? Because I bought more patches because my back, my knee, you know, and you use them once, they get my skin red, and you'd have to throw them out. So every month I'd be putting that box of 3 or 4 patches in my cart. And then creams. I am telling, now this is, as an inventor, there's nothing bad. Every product is good that I'm talking about here. I bought them, right? But these are, they have to be replenished, right? You have to go back and spend $20 on another tube of pain cream, right? All these things that wrap around, have Velcro, get stuck on your hair and things like that. A heating pad you have to plug in. This is everything that you just saw, everything I showed you, maybe 25 items, this does. This does easy on, easy off, instant cold therapy, instant heat therapy. It's unbelievable. And let me tell you, the retail value of $52, there isn't even anything that can totally compare to this, because all the features and benefits of this are incredible. I am telling you, I am so excited. You need to jump on this, and I'm going to tell you that because we are going to sell out of this, and you can't find anything like this. Remember, it's got a lot of things about it. Let me just go through a list a minute. So it's instant cold therapy, instant hot therapy. It's not one, or it does both, right? You choose. You can take it and you can put it in the freezer within an hour. You get cold therapy for a half hour. Pop it in the microwave for 20 or 40 seconds, depending on how hot. It does both. I would say by multiples, because you're going to want to use them on every body part. And then it's soft. It's comfortable. It could never leak. There's no straps. The gel is a solid gel. It weighs a pound, 1 pound, everybody, but it feels amazing against your skin. You're not going to be so upset if you have a little ache or pain, because you're going to go for this right away. And it gives you that 360-degree coverage. So this is a large. I'm just going to slide it on. I don't know if we have pink left, but I'll tell you, just go with the black.
Joy,
to get anything you want.
I do have to give a quick update.
Oh, about 100. Oh my God.
Yeah, I have less than 100 in the pink. So the pink's going to be gone, and then we're going to move on and talk strictly about the black. Here's what I would do if I were home, and you're thinking about getting these. We all need them for a myriad of reasons. With Christy having the babies and the grandkids, for Joy, you know, you've got the kids' bumps and bruises. It's, oh my gosh, it's that time of month and my lower belly's aching, let's be honest. Or it's like, oh my gosh, it's that time in my life and I'm sweating at night. Imagine if you just had something you could grab out of the freezer and instantly you get this amazing coolness to get you back to sleep if you have those night sweats that we're very familiar with. This is going to be able to do it for you. There's no mess. Hallelujah, Joy. Thank you for that. And here's what I love the most. I have mine on a knee. I hope you guys can see it. I love the fact, Joy, that it is completely giving me that cooling relief all the way around my knee, including all the parts back here. Any other wrap I've ever used either doesn't give me hot and cold, or it does not fit all the nooks and crannies of my body. So if it's your wrist, if it's your elbow, if it's the neck area, and I do have the neck available if you want to pick it up. We have one specifically for the neck and the lower back. If it is your belly, if it's your ankle, a true honest to God story, Joy, because the timing couldn't be more perfect with this. For some bizarre reason, I had a really tough tennis match yesterday, and I woke up and the very top right here, I'm telling all my business. All right here was absolutely killing me this morning. And I had absolutely no solutions for it because it started here and it ended here. And I took a compression sleeve that has no hot cold, right? And I tried to wrap it around my foot and it was useless and it didn't work at all. But I felt like, man, if I had something that would solve this pain I have in my upper foot area.
Absolutely.
And you know what, Joy? I mean, you saw it on Christy. My gosh, this is perfect. If I would have had this morning when I woke up, I could have gotten some help and that relief that I so desperately wanted.
Yep, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It is that 360 degree, and you know, it's funny because, you know, when you have any kind of knee thing going on, right? You know, it really, you may, you know, they say ice it, but for me, I have the pain, but I get like, I'm a skier since I'm 5 years old, right? So I get these like Baker's cysts behind there. So it's all the way around. So that's why, hence, I said it's got to be something, you know, from our arm. You know, I suffer from arthritis sometimes, and you know, I'll find myself rubbing my arm, right? So I just want to show everybody. So I pop this out of the freezer, right? You slide it right on. So this is a small that I'm wearing, and I can actually even leave it if sometimes it goes, you know, I have a little achiness going down my hand. I can bring it down there and just leave it there, sit there, and I can, you know, I can do whatever I want, and it gives you that instant relief. You can take this, and there's tons of stretch in it. I just want to show you that. So it gets everywhere. And I want to talk about the antimicrobial properties, because all of the things I showed you and what Suzanne was talking about that she was trying to wrap around her ankle, none of them have this proprietary silver ionic technology that's EPA registered. You know, they've used silver since the ancient times, right, to kill bacteria and germs and odors. And so therefore, and this particular technology has gone to space because they have, you know, they don't have washing machines in those rocket ships. They can't get bacteria or odors, and so therefore it's used in the military, it's used in hospitals, and it's woven in. It's part of the fabric, this outer spandex and soft nylon fabric. It's woven into it, so it'll never wear off. This is virtually an indestructible. I'm telling you, it's so incredible. This will last day after day, time after time, week after week, month after month, year after year. The one investment, not like the creams and the patches and the medicines, the pills. This is one $20 bill, and you are reusing it every day, 10 times a day if you want. It is that much. It's such a value, but more important, it's so effective and it's so easy to use. You're not even going to think. It's like if you didn't have Band-Aids in your house, you got a scratch and you were bleeding. Everybody's got to have Band-Aids. You have to also a thermometer. You have to have a CleanBoss gel therapy sleeve, and it's for every body part. I don't know a body part, even if you're not wrapping it around you. So Christy's here. She's got it wrapped around her elbow. She's got one wrapped around her foot. She's got one wrapped around her knee, but she could easily take this and put it behind her neck or over her head. If you have a head, like, oh boy, it is, right? It is phenomenal, phenomenal. So I'm telling you, no matter where, if you have a shoulder that bothers you, heat therapy, or when they say ice it. So right, like the baseball players, the pitchers after a long game, what do? They take them into the locker room and they put ice packs on their shoulder and their arm, right? You know, you're a tennis player. Yes, I'm waiting to hear when you start pickleball, Suzanne.
You know what? I have, and I love pickleball. But this is how so crazy it is. I do play.
Yeah, I do. I actually
Joy's very good at tennis and pickleball.
You know, there you go.
Well, Suzanne.
But Joy, you know what? We can totally relate to this too, because ultimately, I get joy out of tennis. I do love pickleball. You do too. We want to stay in the game, literally the game, life's games or sporting games or just activity games. And the problem is, if you have a lot of aches and pains and oohies and gooies, you just can't enjoy life to its max. Why not try this for $20? For me, it is a game changer. And I really hope you understand this is unlike anything, and I've tried every sleeve out there because I want to enjoy my life to the fullest. It could be as easy as trying to go to the grocery store and pick up bags or hold something, or if you're a top athlete, we want to be in the game. We want to have fun. We don't want to have to slow down because we're getting older and we get all these dumb aches and pains. This is a total game changer, and there's absolutely nothing out there like it. The mistake I made is not getting mine before I came on the air. We're going to stay on this. We've got a couple more minutes to go. We have now sold almost over 68,000. The pink is officially sold out, so that is not an option. What I would do, a couple of pieces of advice. I would go and use automated ordering or use the scan code on the front of your screen. All you do is open your phone, open the camera, walk to that scan code. It's right there on the screen, and it'll give you a yellow box. You hit it, and then you get to the front of the line to order that. The reason I'm suggesting that is we are absolutely swamped on every way that you can order, except for going to hsn.com and getting it and using that scanning app, or go online right now. That allows you to jump to the very front of the line and get what we have remaining, and it is in the black. If I were going to buy any of the colors today, the black is the one I'd want, because here's the thing, and Joy, I love this so much. I could literally, and you could too, I could play tennis and I could still play pickleball actually wearing this. I love the fact it doesn't shift around, but it's not so tight that you feel like it's strangling your upper arm area.
You know, you took the words right out of my mouth. It still gives you that mobility, Suzanne.
Yes.
And I just want to talk to everybody about the fabric again. It is so luxurious. It feels so good. Unlike, you know, some of these things, and again, as an inventor, I don't want to say, look, they're sticking together. I can't even get them out of the, these are all things that I have purchased, and there's no Velcro on it. They're not, you know, these feel harsh and rough. This is very soft and luxurious. It's nylon and spandex. There's tons of stretch in this, so don't worry about the size. You're going to be able to use it if you're, you know, if you're petite, for sure, the small, and just go to the large if you want to use it over your knee. If you're larger, I would say use the large, but there's tons of stretch in this. But again, why you should get this now, and I really mean that, because I know how phenomenal it is. My friends, every one of them said, every one of the people I know our age need one, right? Because every day it's a different ache or pain or whatever. But I want to show you again all the things that you can replace, all the ice packs and the gel packs and everything that I used to use, and they were drippy and they were a mess. I mean, how is this going to stay on your hand and be effective as opposed to this, or on my elbow, as opposed to this, right? I know we sold out of the pink. We're talking about black, and like anything else, we bring in tons of the black, so that's why I'm glad we even have it. But again, I want to go back to, you know, the money you're going to save over the years now. You don't have to buy the patches anymore. If you're somebody who buys patches, you don't have to do it. You know, you don't have to buy the what is this, like the mineral whatever icy stuff, and you don't have to buy the pain creams that are a fortune. Talk about sticker shock, a fortune, because when you're done with them, you have to buy them again and spend another $20, $30. So all of these things, a heating pad, you have to plug in. You just take this and you put this around your arm, behind your back, behind your neck, wherever, over your forehead, wherever you want it. No plugs. It's pop it out of the freezer for cold therapy, pop it out of the microwave for heat therapy. And you never know which one you need, right? You know, a physical therapist once told me you have to have cold therapy, then you have to ice it, then heat it. Ice it, then heat it, right? And I'm like, oh boy, what am I going to do here, right? Now you know what you can do. It makes it simple, and it's under a $20 bill, right, Suzanne?
Well, you know, Joy, I mean, everything you're saying is so correct, too. Guys, maybe you're going to have something coming up in the future where you're recovering, and they're going to say, ice heat, ice heat. She's totally right. They will tell you if you get a strain or a sprain or whatever, and it's a routine you have to follow for the first couple of days, especially if you're recovering or you have an injury. Yeah, what do? You got a heating pad you got to plug in. That's super awkward. It doesn't give you a lot of mobility because you're stuck wherever the plug is. And then you say, okay, I'm going to go get, you know, a bag of peas out of the freezer and try that. With this, you've got both options, and I love it. You can get this home with your FlexPay, and that's any major credit card. It's gonna cost you about $4 to get this home. Get it at home, and if you don't absolutely love it, you can send it back. But that is a very inexpensive way to try this brand new, really revolutionary product from Joy. Now, remember today, and this is really important because many, many of you are buying more than one item. If you buy 2 or more of any of Joy's compression items, then your shipping on all those Joy compression items will be $5. So it's basically, and we have tons of you are getting different sizes. You're getting one for you. We know you're getting it for a partner, a family member. Maybe you're getting it because you're like, hey, I got multiple parts that are kind of hurting and achy. This is the time to get it because that is for today. It's only $5 to ship your entire Joy compression order. We will have the socks coming up. I know a ton of you are already grabbing those. It's a 2-pack of really revolutionary compression socks. They're like compression socks but not compression socks, which is a big deal. We also have the neck wrap. I do want to mention this. If you want something to focus really on your neck area, I love the weight of these too. It's really soothing. We only have about 1,500 left in the neck wrap, and those are available in all 6 colors. So before those are sold out, I just wanted to mention, Joy, real quick, that this is still available. And once again, if you can, use automated ordering or go to your computer, because Joy, we are busy as all get out at this point.
Well, you know, and this is it. It really should be a frenzy because you cannot find anything like the CleanBoss gel therapy sleeve out there. And look at the price. Half price from the HSN deal, which is amazing. But look at that retail compare, and it's not even all the features and benefits. So, but you know, Suzanne, you're talking about getting multiples for somebody you know, yourself. But I am telling you, don't forget the kids. They all have, most of them are in sports. It's soccer, lacrosse, baseball, running around outside. They bonk themselves, they bruise themselves, they get hit in the head with a soccer ball. They will use this. It is cool. It is really, it's not like they have to put something icy and unfriendly against them. This is so unique. I cannot tell you, when you take it out of the freezer, it is technically a perfect temperature to put right on your skin. I'm telling you, you don't have to put it over clothing. You can put it under clothing and nobody will even know you're wearing it. You get the compression and the same time you get the mobility, right? You get both. It is phenomenal. I can be icing my knee and doing the dishes. I mean, that's how phenomenal it is. This is 2023. Don't take a package of peas out of the freezer and put them on your knee. You need the CleanBoss sleeve, and for under $20, why would you not?
Exactly.
So jump in there. I know. Listen, I got to tell you, I give you a lot of credit. Use that QR code because it is so. Once you do it, it's such a great experience. So you want to get in here because I know that these are going to be gone. I mean, gone, and I am so proud. Look at, this is what we were going to make, a compare list, right? And there were so many, all the checks we had of what this did, all the others had like 1 or 2. So we just made a list of all this does. So again, both cold therapy and heat therapy. It's comfortable when you feel it. It's a cool gel, even not out of the freezer or anything, just to put it on for compression. It feels cooling. No straps, no mess, 360-degree full coverage around your arm, your elbow, your hand, your knee, your foot. Oh, on the feet, it's amazing. On your thigh, it's antimicrobial, silver ion infused, which means no odors. It kills the odor causing bacteria. It is woven in, that will never come out. No Velcro, it won't pull your hair. Use it obviously heat or cold, every place on your body. Now reusable time and time again. So you can keep, it's not like you're going to run out and you're going to have to buy more cream or you're going to have to buy more patches. This is forever. This is forever, quite frankly. And you, again, Christy, it is so, I am telling you, for me, the most invaluable place is my feet. I had foot surgery on my left foot, and I had to ice it for days, and ice and heat and ice and heat, and then just ice it. It was for me personally, my lifesaver, right? How does that feel?
Well, I just want to say that this is a size medium. I have a size 10 foot. Look at this. It's going from toe all the way up to at least 3 inches up my ankle. And I don't know if you can see that from the side. This product is incredible. It contours. This is not like when we were talking about the bags of peas or the ice blocks or the bags of ice. This actually contours to your body. So if you place it or drape it, it's so amazing. And that technology of this gel, what Joy did, what we did with our wonderful partners is we created it where we took gel and almost created it into a sheet, a beautiful thin sheet. And then look at this. We curled it up, look, you see right here, into this sleeve where now you're able to just wrap your whole entire arm, your whole entire calf, your whole entire foot in this amazing gel that's almost like so cushy. Look at this. If I put my fingers in here, it almost is like, you know, gel meets memory foam. That's what it feels like. It's so amazing, and the weight of it, it's like a gentle hug that just wraps your whole body. I am telling you that it's like in the beginning of a race, you're like, all right, I'm going to pace myself out. And at the end, you see that finish line and you're like running as fast as you can. Get whatever size you can get, because even if you just place it on your body, that'll be worth the price of admission and then some in one time you use it. Right, Suzanne? I mean, that's why we purposefully didn't have you put it on until you got to the studio. It's so incredible right out of the box.
Well, and it's really interesting too, because there's something really soothing about the weight of it. Now, again, you're still mobile. You can move. I can move my hand. I can play pickleball in this. I really could. But I love the fact that it's got this beautiful weight that's very relaxing at the same time. So if you are putting it on your head, my poor girlfriend Ashley had the worst headache the other day. She couldn't wait to get off the courts, and she said, I went home, shut everything out, and wanted to put something cool on her head. This is perfect, and you have this really relaxing weight to it as well. It is, it's so funny. It's unlike anything you've ever tried before. And if you've got sleeves from this brand and that brand, how many of you ever done this? This is what I think is hilarious, because I've done it. I've taken a Band-Aid, like a big wrap Band-Aid, you know what I'm talking about, the kind that are stretchy. I've taken an ice bag with a towel and tried to wrap all of that around this knee, because this is the knee that has the problems, and it was a hot mess. And guess what? It was right here, and it was wet, and it dripped everywhere on my couch, and it wasn't getting the back of my knee. The back of my knee blows up as much as the top of my knee does. It just does. Yep. So all those rigmaroles wasn't giving me a 360-degree experience. This is what makes it so different. And I love that list, Joy and Christy. It's huge, and that's what separates this from all the other sleeves that are out there. I have tried multiple of them. I have, because again, Joy, we want to stay active. We want to have fun in our lives. We don't want all these aches and pains and all this kind of stuff to slow us down. And you're right. Think about how much money, Joy. I think about, because you brought it up, how much money I've spent over the years trying to deal with all this stuff going on. And all we actually need now is just to have this.
Yep. You know, Suzanne, what you just described, putting something on your knee, wrapping it around with the towel, well, I could have been saying the same thing, exact same thing that I used to do years ago. It is amazing. And, you know, Alice this morning still using the package of peas out of the freezer, right? But I want to, again, I just have to tell you, it's not what you're going to spend, which is, if you use Flex, $3.99 or under $20, the entire amazing lifetime CleanBoss sleeve, but it's what you're not gonna spend. Again, all of these things from my freezer that you know, you try everything, because when you want to have relief, you'll try anything pretty much. That, I mean, there must be 15 things in there. Then I have reduced the amount. I used to take so much ibuprofen, not that, and I'm not saying anything good or bad about it, but you know, this ibuprofen, when you, or a pain medicine, when you take it, you take it and it's affecting your whole body. This is localized, targeted relief. oomph. There's a big difference, right? So I don't need something for my whole body that I have to take internally when I have, you know, I've bonked, my elbow is hurting me and I want to put some, you know, cold therapy on it. Again, $20 for this, and I used to have to put it on. It's a mess. It's sticky all over the place. Again, I was the patch queen all the time. I'd get rashes from it. You use it once, you have to throw it out. And by the way, it's almost like you have to take it off and then place it carefully on your back or on your arm. This is the opposite. Off, and on. Any of you who've used patches, you know what I'm talking about. Again, the creams. And this is not to say anything's bad, Suzanne.
Sure.
This is to say this sleeve is totally different. It's a no-brainer. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to plug it in. All these things are getting caught on each other. There's nothing about it that's going to stick to you. It feels luxury. The material, again, is luxurious. It's cooling or heating. Obviously, heat therapy. I'm going to stuff everything back in these bins, never to be seen again, I guess. But, you know, today is the day that's going to change. It's so funny. As an inventor, I look at the world through product, and the way a mop changed the industry, the way a hanger changed the industry, this therapy sleeve is going to change an industry because it is so effective and it's so affordable but so luxurious, and there is no option out there that can do what this does. I couldn't be prouder to stand here, and it is for everybody because you never know when you're going to twist, you know, get an ache or a pain or swelling or get bonked when my grandchildren are hitting a baseball and it hits me in the arm. You know, it's just everything. And young adults, even my dog, our pets. My dog had an ACL surgery. She ran after a deer, and I placed this on her leg. So don't forget about your pet. It's for literally everybody, age to age. It doesn't matter. Everybody has to have cold or hot therapy. I'm telling you, when you get it, you're going to say, I can't believe I lived without it. You're going to use it so much. Don't you think, Suzanne?
Well, you know, Joy, you really will. And I was just thinking about this. I was thinking, how many things do you not do anymore because things are slowing you down? It might be the ache, the pain, the heat, the cold, whatever it might be. Can you imagine being able to reactivate your life and go back to the things you love to do? Maybe it's just squatting down and working in the roses in the garden. Maybe it's as simple as walking all day at an amusement park with the grandkids. Maybe it's as simple as walking your dog again or going outside. Maybe you say you're like me. I'm trying to hang in the game. I'm telling you, I'm going to go as hard and strong as I can do it, as old as I can be, and I will use every tool at my disposal to make that happen. I am not giving up on life. I have a lot of zest. I have a lot of energy, and I got to channel it effectively. But my body, I can tell. I'm beating up my body. It's age, of course. But if this is going to allow us to jump back in the game or stay in the game longer, you know it's going to be effective. And here's what's cool. Christy, I'm not sure how old our kids are now, but from the littlest one who gets the bump and the bruise because they're outside playing, to that teenager who's trying out for cheerleading or playing soccer or playing sports, to the 20-something who's out there, you know, in the gym having a good time. And then just keep going, generation after generation, age after age, decade after decade. Everyone can use this. It's the one thing, Joy, other than your hangers, that everybody in the world absolutely can use. And here's what we've got. For a single day and only while they last, it's $20. If we have any left and the today's special is over, the price is going to jump up, so why pay more? Right now we've sold over 70,000, almost 71,000. That is today only. We have less than 5,000 available. Now that sounds like a lot, but I have multiple thousands of you on the line trying to get it. And if you are having difficulty, I am sorry. My best advice is go to hsn.com, you jump to the front of the line, or seriously, open up your phone, open up your camera, walk to that scan code right there. The box will turn yellow. You hit it. It's so simple. It takes you right to where you need to order this, and you're good to go. And that's how you make sure you get those last couple thousands that we have remaining. But if you want to stay in the game, if you want to improve your game, if you want to improve your life, and really good for any age whatsoever, now's the time to grab it while we have it left and we have it in the black. So we're going to mention the neck wrap. And Joy, I love the fact you made this as well. I do have 6 colors still available in the neck wrap. Pretty much the same concept, but I really love how this feels on your shoulders and neckline.
Yes, isn't it? So that gives you such coverage, and it goes from the base of your head down in between your shoulders, Suzanne, and it goes around the gel. There's enough. It's so luxurious and large that the gel goes around to your clavicles. So, and you just, use that little bit to attach it together. You can use that as well. I mean, you really, so whether you're petite or you're extra large, it's going to be amazing, targeting your neck.
I love this. And all you do is go like this and you pop it. So here we go. Let me give you a quantity update because these are really, really limited. Okay, the black, I have 900 available. Now in the other colors, which is bright blue, we've got the hot pink that I'm wearing. We've got the joy purple, it's so cute. Neon green and pop yellow. In those fashion colors, we have 50 in each. So if you're watching for this hour, next hour, you're gonna see these sell out. So I wouldn't, again, wait. Same kind of concept, same great antimicrobial technology built in. It's got a really nice weight, so it's very relaxing when you're wearing it. And we have more. Remember, it's a last chance show, so stick around and find out what that's all about.
Get ready for Brands You Love weekend with exciting today's specials from Joy Mangano's CleanBoss and Andrew Lessman. Explore thousands of new arrivals from favorites like Marlowe Fashions, Ninja, Mind Finds by J. King, and HP Innovations, with even more exciting new brands and deals exclusively on hsn.com. Plus, a can't-miss live from the farm broadcast with Beekman 1802 Beauty. Brands You Love weekend now through Sunday only on HSN and hsn.com. The HSN deal is a great value that we bring to you every day. Thanks to our long and valued partnerships with the brands you love most, we are able to offer amazing products at great values. Shop the HSN deal with confidence from us to you. We're kicking off our birthday month with an exciting 4-day event. Tune in to our July 4th celebration weekend with our favorite brands. More today's specials, plus extra savings with birthday priced must-haves. Grab early, shop first. Tune in July 1st through 4th only on HSN.
Inspiration comes to me from everywhere. It's not just about recognizing a trend, but knowing it will become tomorrow's classic. I love bringing you my favorites. Whether it's hand-picked gemstones or fashion must-haves straight from my closet, these are beautiful things that inspire me. Style is self-expression, and it's a thrill to share my collections with you. Only on HSN and at hsn.com.
Hi, my name is Emily. I've been a nurse for over 12 years. As a nurse, I have known about the benefits of compression for years. Soft compression has been my savior. Soft compression is compression that's accessible to everyone without a prescription. As a nurse and a busy mom, I am on my feet all day long. I wear these socks every day, and Joy has taken it to a new level. If you're a runner, if you travel a lot for work or for leisure, if you have to stand on your feet all day for work like I do, once you start wearing Joy's compression socks, you'll never wear regular socks again. Everyone can wear these socks. I love the bright colors of these socks. They not only make me happy, but they're also wonderful conversation starters with my patients and my colleagues. Thanks, Joy.
I love that. They are, man, because they're really cute and they're really fun, and we have a 2-pack. Now, again, have you ever tried compression socks? I mean, if you see the top athletes when they're playing basketball, they're always wearing these long socks. Well, those are compression socks because we know they're great for everybody. In the past, and unfortunately still currently, most compression socks are really hard to take on and off, and they're also really almost therapeutic looking. Like, no one's complimenting you on a traditional compression sock. They're like, oh, you're wearing compression socks. Well, of course, Joy decided with this brilliant new line that she's created to reinvent what that story is all about. Not only do we have the most fun 2-packs, but you've got color and ease of wear, but you get those incredible benefits of wearing compression. So let me start on this end. Remember, everybody's getting a 2-pack. This first one is called our Navy Multi. So you have one that has the stripes and one that has more of a solid to it. The second one, I think these are so much fun. This is the Gray Multi. So that's called Gray Multi with that nice pop of green. green. This one is going to be what's called the hot pink. So it's greens and pinks and black. Then we have the white multi, which is white and different shades of lavender and purple. Over here, this is the aqua multi. And again, that's the stripe. And this is going to be your solid. So remember, they're all stripe and a solid. And then finally, at the end, this one is called our black multi, which I think is super fun because it's all pinks and black. So again, you get the stripes and you get the solid pair to go along with it. Your sizes are super easy. Small, medium, large, extra large, and then we have a large, extra large, wide calf as well, which Joy will explain more to you. So Joy, again, you took all this brilliant technology and said, I'm gonna make a better compression sock.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited about these. Okay, first of all, you're very right. You know, people in the past have not said, gee, I love your compression socks. So these are not your grandma's compression socks. These are socks with benefits. And I say, why would you ever wear regular socks when listen to these features and benefits? So first of all, compression helps provide temporary relief from tired, aching legs, minor pains, and muscle soreness. These are soft compression, but I defy you to find a pair of socks that are softer and more comforting. They're not thick that you can't, whatever you'd wear, a regular sock that you love with your sneaker or your shoe, you're gonna put these on, you're gonna slip these on. I wanna show you the stretch here. Look at this stretch on these. There's a top 1.5 band on this, and these are the small, everybody. You are going to love these. There is nothing like this in the world. They're designed for comfort, support, and energy. And let me tell you, these are for guys too. I have to give a lot of credit to the guys. I see men wearing colorful socks under their slacks. So proud of them. Gals, let's get going here because these are designed to give you that support, that energy all day. They are as soft as a baby's blanket. They're reinforced with a comfort toe and a comfort heel. You see the way these are designed? These are incredible. The quality of this soft compression sock, and it's clean compression. So again, antimicrobial, anti-odor, natural silver ion technology, and you are not going to have stinky feet anymore, stinky socks. It kills the odors and bacteria. You will stay fresher. And I'm going to go through the colors in a second again because I want to show you. But for flight attendants, for doctors, nurses, athletes, anybody, waitresses, waiters standing on their feet, they're nylon and spandex. The nylon makes it durable but buttery soft, and the spandex makes it stretchy. It's a wide stay top band. It stays right where you put it, and it's, you know, a knee high, but let me tell you, you can put it over your knee. That's how much stretch it has if you want. It's for everybody. Your feet are going to stay cool and dry. You're getting 2 pairs, and I want to just quickly show you something. Look at this. This is a great gift. You know anybody that's a nurse? I know the Beekman, they were all the nurses and everything. You know, anybody that's on their feet all day, male or female, I am telling you, for travel, for exercise, walking, recovery, resting, recharging, if you're experiencing fatigue and swelling in your feet or legs. Okay, so I want to go through the colors. I'm going to hold these up again. So this is your multi-black. Look at this. So one sock is like full black and the other one is look at how beautiful these are. It has magenta and petal pink. They're like a baby's blanket. You are going to love them, and they're not thick. They are beautifully, you're going to put them on with any shoe. This is your multi-white. So look at that, all white, and then the stripes. You know I love these, the lavender and purples there. And then we have the gray multi with the lime and the white. Look at these, everybody. So again, small, medium is if you wear a 4 to 7.5 shoe. Large to extra large is if you wear an 8 to 12 shoe, and large, extra large, wide with a wide calf. And so that is the white multi there, and those are the sizes. So it's very simple, and you have to get these. These are such a great price tonight. The retail compare is $60, and they can't even compare. Again, let me just finish. So here's the navy multi with the turquoise and magenta. How beautiful are these socks? Then, okay, this has to be my favorite, the aqua multi. It is so fun. I want to dance. I really want to dance, and I can because we've got all sorts of compression sleeves with today's special. Here is the hot pink multi, and it's got hot pink, watermelon green, and the black in it. So I'm going to take, I just want to show you for a second. So here's the wide calf. So remember, small, medium for shoe sizes up to 7.5, large, extra large for shoe sizes up to 12, and then large, extra large, wide calf. So this, I'm going to stretch it because I want to show you how thin and light they are. This is soft compression like nobody else does it. And then, here, look at this wide calf, everybody. Look at that, Suzanne. There you go. That a girl. Look at this stretch in here. Aren't they? Okay, I want you to tell me. Not only do you think they're going to be heavy, they're so lightweight,
yes.
and how pedal soft are they?
And how easy to take on and off. Because a lot of times, if you've ever tried to wear compression socks, you literally are almost like in a pretzel, and you're on your back trying to, and you got to get somebody to help you. Have you ever had people have to help you to get a compression sock on? Because they're just so uncomfortable and so tight. And again, they have that real hospital kind of look. Here's what you're going to get, are the incredible benefits of compression. Now, Joy and I could spend an entire hour just talking about the benefits of having compression socks. And everybody thinks, oh, those are just for older people. Quite frankly, they're for everybody. Everybody should be wearing them because they're so beneficial. That's why you see those big professional basketball players with those long socks on. You'll see high school kids wearing compression socks when they play sports and play basketball because of the benefits. You're going to help relieve the tiredness in your legs. It gives you relief in aching legs. It gives you relief of minor pain and muscle soreness. And also, I have to tell you, Joy, I was very blessed when I got to go to Europe, and I returned a couple days ago. I would have paid way over $24 for a single pair because I was on the airplane for so many hours, and I knew my legs were so restless and they were so uncomfortable because I was squeezed into an airplane seat. I would have paid anything to have these socks on that flight with me.
Let me tell you, I used to fly down from New York to Tampa once a month. Flying would my feet and legs swell. I would get off a plane every time without fail. That's why I'm so passionate, and that's why I developed these compression socks. Look at Christy putting them on, everybody. Nothing. It is like putting on a regular sock, but the technology, I can't even get into it. But as Suzanne said, why would you ever wear, look how beautiful they are, first of all.
Oh my gosh.
And they're so soft. Christy put them on, honestly, right? Before, and she wouldn't take them off. She's a sock person.
I'm a sock person. I've been wearing them every day since we got the samples. Joy's been actually teasing me about it. These are the best socks ever. They're so soft, you're just going to want to keep rubbing yourself. That's how gorgeous they are. But let me just tell you, if you are a commuter, if you are a mom, if you are on your feet all day and you're a server, if you are a nurse, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, if you go to the grocery store, let me just say, you throw a pair of pants over these, you put on your sneakers, no one will even know you're wearing them, or display them. Wear them. They're gorgeous. You can wear them around the house. You can wear them while you're doing chores. The benefits of soft compression are second to none. This actual soft compression sock is second to none. There is absolutely no other soft compression sock out there that has this built-in technology, this softness, this antimicrobial technology, and you're getting not only my legs, but you're getting these with it because it's a 2-pack for this price. Right. It's unheard of. And tonight, it's Joy's world premiere. I told Suzanne earlier, it was a quick little blip. It was already, what, $2,500 out the door. This product is incredible, and you are going to love the sleeve. You're going to love the socks. You're going to be coming back for so many more. So my suggestion is get a few because these colors are incredible. They'll wake you up, but this technology, this softness, and it will never wash out. Right, Suzanne? We were talking about how with the competitors, they wash out and they get stinky and yucky.
And Chrissy, you're absolutely right, too. that's the problem. A lot of people give you this silver technology or antimicrobial, but it's a coating on top. It's not permanent. Whether you're buying the neck wrap, if you're buying the sleeve, whether you're buying the socks, that's permanently embedded. You cannot wash it out. What does that mean? You could be working a construction job. Let's say you're on your feet all day, walking in a department store, in a construction job. You're a school teacher. You ever come home from a construction job and take your boots off and oh my goodness, your socks stink to high heaven? Well, because of the silver technology built in, that's not going to be an issue. So they stay cleaner longer and fresher longer. And that's as well with our today's special with the socks, with every bit of this line. That's the brilliance behind it. Here's what I got to give you an update though on your fabulous aqua you're wearing, Christy. Unfortunately, if you want this set, remember it's a pair, we are down to the final 400 in the aqua. So that's almost completely sold out. The most popular is the last one, which is our black and pink. That's an awesome option. Probably what I would do is I would get the black and pink, and then I would probably get a pair of the white, because again, you're getting something, really clean, really, and guess what? The white stays white because of that technology that you guys built into all these products.
You know, Suzanne, I'm going to copy you because that was so good what you did. You know, everybody, this is live, right? So I am so passionate about these socks. Look at this. I put it on my hand. I want you to see the flexibility, literally how they're not thick. They're so beautiful. The reinforced toe, the reinforced heel. Obviously, it's my hand, right? I don't have a heel there. But look at what I'm doing with my hand. This is incredible. Now watch, look at this stretch as I take them off. You are gonna, now if I only could have you feel them. I want to say it's like a baby's blanket. It's like a rose petal. We spent so much time making, I'm very, very, very fussy about what I put on my feet. It can't feel scratchy or in any way harsh. These are so soft, but let's not, I'm going to go through the colors again, but let's not forget what soft compression, what compression socks do for you. They're socks with benefits. They actually will temporarily relieve your aching legs, your minor pains, your muscle soreness. For me, it helps me not get swollen feet and swollen legs when I'm on my feet all day. They are unbelievable. They are